Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab. I do what I do for you. Ooh, I got a nice one for you today. I don't know about this one, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Let's go. Writers in 25 Rules to Live by Storyteller, story with a message and story for life. These are life lessons I give you. You tune in to receive them. Hope they're working out for you. I know I appreciate the views, so let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline employed daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission, should you accept it, is to get all my right thinkers to know themselves. Okay, that's my personal mission. Is it impossible? Probably, but I'm still on it. They took every mission they came down the pike, so I'm gonna do my job as best I could to get you to know yourself. So that's my mission. Let's go. Help me out with this one. Be your best self. Know thyself. That's the goal. If you have a problem with that, that's what I'm here to help you with. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do. You stay tuned. I love you. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know something is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thing to know thyself. And to my act, be true. When I came up with this lesson, it was an idea about learning how to need less, not more, but do better with less. That make any sense? It didn't. So I try to rearrange it. So I come up with right thing philosophy teaches you to do more with less. Try to simplify it a little long there, but that's the concept. So that's the title. Now I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you. I just told you. Now I'm gonna tell you what I told you, and at the end, I'm gonna tell you what I told you. So let's go. I'm doing some telling today. In life, the real test is not how not how much you can get or how more you can get to have, but to be able to do your best with what you have, aka doing your best with less. In any situation, it's comfortable when you got money, you can buy your way out of any situation. But when you have to make a decision, when you have to do what's right, that's when it all comes into play. So you might not have that big money, so you can't afford to do certain things. Understand that. But you can live your best life on your terms. That's what right thing philosophy wants you to get understanding. Here we go. Let's get on. I learned how to do what my best with what less. Excuse me. That's making the best of a bad situation in life. I grew up, we never had much. I remember times when the old man was doing his thing and times was rough. I couldn't get a pair of Converse sneakers. They cost $5.95. I got $5. You couldn't give me the other dollar. I go get the ride, go get the boat. I'm about to get personal. Get back. I'm about to let you know some stuff that I don't need to be letting out. But yeah, we was actually living high on the hog. How about that? But I made the best of a bad situation. That's my point. Now, if you never had much, I'm one of them again. You can't miss what you never had, aka you can't miss what you can't measure. If I never had these things, I don't know nothing about them. But in life, you get meet people, you make friends, and all of a sudden they got stuff that you didn't have. So you knew when you were poor when you met somebody who had a few things. A lot of people thought my last name was Wolf. Another story. Okay, I wore hand-me-downs. That's the way it was. Okay. All right, here you go. But when you want to be, you can't miss what you never had. So what? Remember, so having a lot It's never been a must for me. I've never been greedy. I need some people greedy. No matter what they get, they just want more. For no reason, I just want more. That's greed. If I'm satisfied, I know when to say no. I know when to stop. When you learn how to earn what it is you want and not ask or beg, then what you get will be just fine. Okay? You want it for your if you want something, you go for it, earn it. That's right thing of philosophy. When I turned 18 years old, that dad cannot, mommy cannot end it. You're grown, go out on your own and make your way. Simple as that. That's what it's all about, for real. That's learning how to make the best with less. Why? Because you don't have much starting out, but it's where you end up. It ain't where you start, it's where you end. Okay. A lot of stuff. He died a lot of stuff. I want none of that nonsense. Okay. I don't do toys. I got no use for those. I got books. So here you go. Let me go. I don't need to be rich. Well, everybody want again. I wanted to be rich when I was doing that nonsense. Look what I did. Nonsense. I could care less about being rich. I care more about telling the truth and helping other people get their life together than making some money. And my brother told me, you gonna get rich telling the truth. So I'm in the right ballpark as far as I'm concerned. But I do need to be comfortable, compensated for what I do. Hint, hint. When you do things, you're supposed to be compensated for it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let's talk about getting better and understanding life situations. Again, I'm still in training. I'm getting better at becoming a wise man. Why? Because wise men don't need more of anything except what? Life experience to get wiser and to pass that wisdom on to somebody else. I do it every day. The more I get, the more I'm able to give to you. I don't stop, neither should you. Let's go. I'm not that old, but I'm kind of wise for my age, and I appreciate that for the work that I put in. But the wise man knows enough to what? To be happy with what he has. I'm not mad at what I don't have. That's crazy. But I'm very pleased with what I do. That's what makes you happy. If most people so worried about, well, I sure wish I had this, and one day I'm gonna have that. Okay, you living in the future. That's imagination, which is good. But guess what? What you doing now? What you doing to make that happen? Like praying and don't do nothing. Oh Lord, please get me this. Oh Lord. And if you want a job and don't go out looking for a job gonna come to your door. Who is the job? It don't work that way. So in life, understand that. Wisdom and experience brings on the understanding. What's this? Now, wisdom is knowing how to live within what you mean. All of us have credit card debt. Those who don't, God bless you. But I was a victim of that nonsense too. Yeah, living above my means. No more. So that's how you get better. You learn from your mistakes. You learn from that bad decision. You learn from that I thought deal. When you know better, then you can do better. Trust me. And that means you're not above your means. You do what you have. You do your best with what you have. Again, best with less. It ain't about how much you got. In life, using what? Your wisdom when? Daily. Like me, I ain't bragging. And you will what? End up debt free eventually, like me. That's what I want to be. Debt free. Nah, I ain't gotta be rich. I just want to own nobody nothing. I'm tired of paying bills. So that's the point. I'm in control of my life right now. I don't know how I got here, but this was a goal. And you think of it, you wish it, but you don't know how you're gonna get there. So when you finally get there, wow. I look at it, I made it. Okay, do. I do the things I have to do, and I'm doing them right when daily. That's my philosophy. Do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. Knowing it don't do it don't mean jack. Being smart and acting a fool don't mean nothing. I'm not a wise man because I study and I learn new things daily. No, no. I'm wise because I'm learning from my experiences as I go and I'm making better decisions so not to do the things that I know I don't have to do or should do That's becoming wise, living right, doing right. I'm benefiting from that. Okay. Again, I learned because I use the knowledge that I got from my experiences. That's wisdom. Experience plus knowledge equals wisdom. Now, here we go. Knowledge is what right thinkers want more of. Why? You need self-knowledge to know thyself. With that knowledge, you can go to anywhere you want and do anything you need. But without that knowledge, don't make a difference. Where you go, what you need, you're always going to be missing yourself. Not knowing yourself is not a good thing. When God asked me, what did I want in abundance? Most people, what? Yeah, money, money. Nah, nah. Remember Solomon? He wanted wisdom. I'm asking for knowledge. What's your choice? Knowledge of self is good, but watch this. Knowledge of other things will make you a little wiser. Why? Now I know about other things, but without knowing about myself, knowing about the other things is counterfeit, is bogus. It don't mean nothing. The first thing you should know is yourself, and now you can branch out. That's what I do from the inside out, starting with me. Anything other than me, suspect. But me, I got that covered. All right. Lack of knowledge of self, what is destructive? We are a self-destruct. Why? Because we don't take it upon ourselves to obtain the knowledge that will make us powerful. Knowledge is power. Self-knowledge gives you superpower. As the master right thinker, knowledge of self is my wish. And wishes come true when? If you put the work in to make them. Just wishing something, hoping something don't mean jack. I put the work in. So now I'm where I always wanted to be. Don't even know how I got here. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Watch this. Knowledge, like money, okay? You could never have too much knowledge. It's better to have and don't need than need and don't have. So I take knowledge over money. Yeah, that's what you say. I just told you. I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. So I don't do this for the money. Okay, understand that. That's why I do it in sincerity and earnest. I speak my canoe. I'm getting to you from the heart. Moving on. Good leaders are what? Wise people, and vice versa. Flip it this way. Wise people, good leaders, wise. Why? Because that's what it's supposed to be. Let's talk about it. Wisdom is the result of knowledge plus experience, like hard work and perseverance, you get good results. You got to have good, when you put in good work is going to come out. You reap what you sow. That's the truest phrase if you ever heard any. Wisdom, watch this, is also having the ability to what? Instruct others in what? The right ways of living and doing the things that they need to do for themselves by what? Showing them. I do it. Again, wisdom is the goal for all right thinkers. Why? Because knowing thyself is wisdom. You gain it from what? Your own life's experience. My experience can't help you, not a bit. I can share them with you and help to instruct and teach you, but I got to do what I got to do for me. You got to do what you got to do for you. I'm helping you out by telling you how to do it, and even I'm going you one better. I'm showing you. Good leaders will never lead their followers what? Astray or the wrong way, or leave them hanging and suffering when it's their time of need and they doing them. Sound familiar? He ain't a good leader. You can play that good leader game, but guess what? For so long, you're slick. You're not wise. And slick people always have to answer for what? Being slick. It's not a good look. Moving on, I'm about to wrap this up. Oh yeah, I got to go. It's not how much you can get, but or make, but it's how much you can do with what you have, and sometimes that's less. Make it work for you. Being able to make a way. And that's my pastor, one of my pastors in my church. This is his favorite phrase. God will make a way when there ain't no way. But if you ain't putting the work in, to go that way, you don't know if he made it or not made it. So that's the concept. I like that. Watch this. Now, being able to make a way when it seems like it ain't no way, The help that gets you is God. Okay? No way that's right thing philosophy's way. Believing in your higher self and just trusting that it's going to be done. Same thing. I ain't got a problem with that. I was told, watch this, you won't get rich telling the truth. What truth tellers don't tell the truth, they get rich. The liars is what trying to get rich. The slick ones, they trying to get rich. I ain't trying to get rich. All right. I don't care about being rich. The truth is more of my thing. My thing is telling the truth. I got a big thing about that for some reason. So I'm doing that on my terms. I got a problem with that. Moving on. I made lots of money here back in the day and friends when I was ignorant, aka ego tripping. But guess what? That don't last. I just told my pastor this morning, we going on about 10 years now, pastor. And I'm enjoying the water. I'm enjoying every bit of it. So when you're doing something that you enjoy, time seems to fly. Man, I know 10 years before this 10 years, life was rough. Let the dog say rough. So when you can look at 10 years and say, wow, it's been 10 years, something must have been going right. That's all. Ego tripping, you don't get 10 years. I only got 5. So I had to pay back 3. So I got 2 years. Not a good deal. The joy, watch this. Now we are right here. The joy I get from telling and living the truth by my spirit on my terms, my spiritual proofs, and my right thinking philosophy is being adhered by those who pick it up and using it. Priceless. Oh, y'all ain't gonna pay me for that. Last one. With self-knowledge, that's what I'm giving you. You have, like Yoda told Luke, you have all you need. All you gotta do is figure it out. That's the story that we've been telling you all the time. You have everything you really need to do what you need to do, and that should be what? The right thing. And then you'll see it all play out and work out for you. You always do your best with less, and you always gain more by giving your best. I'm out. Thank you.